The next most important property of the liquid state is the surface tension. See, we know that the liquid state is the one which is having very strong forces of intermolecular forces of attraction, specifically in comparison to the liquid gaseous state. Now, in liquid state, the molecules which are there in the bulk, they are experiencing almost similar type of forces from all the directions. So, the net forces almost is negligible. But the molecules which are there on the surfaces, they are experiencing what? They are not experiencing equal forces from all directions. They are experiencing unequal forces. And that is why they are always being pulled towards the what? The bulk. And that is why the liquid surface is always, or the liquid is trying to what? Have a minimum surface. Because it will try to have a minimum molecules in the surface. And that is why whenever we see that like liquids like mercury, they always, whenever you put a small amount of mercury, immediately it takes the shape of a bead, because it is trying to attain minimum surface area because its molecules are experiencing stronger intermolecular forces of attraction from the bulk. Even if we try to increase one molecule on the surface so that its surface gets stretched, we need to do we have to spend certain amount of energy in order to do so. And that's called surface energy. So we define it as the energy required to increase the surface area of the liquid by 1 unit is called the surface energy. Its unit becomes joules per meter square because that is how we are increasing its area. So then what is surface tension is? Now due to this unequal force, the downward pull being experienced by these surface molecules, they try to attain minimum surface area. There develops a tension on the surface which is called surface tension. So it is defined as the force acting per unit length perpendicular to the line drawn on the surface of a liquid is called surface tension. So it's the force which is acting per unit length on the surface, which is because of which the molecules are being pulled towards the bulk, is called surface tension. We represent it by a symbol called gamma. We write it like this, gamma, and the unit of the surface tension is Newton per meter. Remember, stronger the forces, the higher the surface tension. And that is why those liquids which are having very strong forces of attraction are having very strong forces, high surface tensions. And that is why what we find is that that is the one which is being responsible for the rise of the temperature, rise of the liquids in the capillaries, the changing of the shape of a droplets to be spherical. So all these are the simple phenomena which are being behind which we have the surface tension. Another important thing, increasing the temperature decreases surface tension. The reason being because kinetic energy gets increased, the intermolecular forces becomes weaker, so surface tension decreases.